Good evening. Hello. I hope everybody is doing well. I am excited to play some video games. It's Monday, my dudes. It is very much a Monday. So much to do, so much to get done. But we're getting there. You know, every day is a new day to try and get done the stuff you didn't get done yesterday. And that's that. I touched grass over the weekend. I went outside and I did some gardening. Well, not gardening. I raked the leaves. And I did the dishes today. That's a very exciting new new occurrence of me actually doing the dishes. Crazy. Did the dishes today, made some spaghetti for dinner. Some spaghetti. And then Revel's running some laundry. Have we put our laundry away in like 3 months? No. Hi, Valerie. Hello. Hello. This is live. Hello. Wait, why is chat not showing up? That is the question I have. Let me see. I think the URL might have gotten changed. Dinkle! Hello. Andy, hello. Hello, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Thomas, hello. Priyanka, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Chat normally does show on the screen. I don't know why it is not at this moment. You're about to do hot girl stuff? Go off. YouTube chat yells at me for cussing. So I'm gonna do my best to not. I can say Kate, but just don't use don't use my voice for an automated name generator. You like eating Funyuns? I've never liked Funyuns. I always thought Funyuns were like, I don't know, they always tasted really stale. But I also wasn't a big fan of onions. I pronounced your name correctly? Yeah. I mean, I think I always think of, in America, one of the most famous Priyankas is Priyanka Chopra, married to Nick Jonas, I think. Butters? What are you doing here, Butters? Where the... Oh, there's the chat window. I'm like, why can't I find the chat window to fix this? That'll do it. I'm gonna respawn in a second. I'm just trying to get chat on the screen. Chat widget. I think the URL maybe got changed. So let's do that. Is chat showing up on the screen now? No. That's fun. I love when it doesn't work. I love that. Love that for us. Let's go. Well, I hope y'all know I can see all of your chats. I apologize. It is just not showing up on the screen for some reason, which I will have to address later. At a later date. Let's play some video games. Ifron, hello. Is it Ifron or Ifron? I feel like it would make the E sound. Oh no, I'm gonna go be foolish and res my group, maybe. Utter foolishness. Utter foolishness ensues. Every time I try to live into a new round when I play Battlefields, I have no idea what's going on and can't get the vibes. So usually this is going to be a hot mess until I load into a second round. Like, we're there from the start, so we know where people like to camp out and stuff. I think this is Breakthrough, though. Which Breakthrough is... This is not an ideal map for me on Breakthrough, but that'll do. And now is it busted? Am I missing your chats now? No. I don't think I broke it, but I'll double check just to be sure. Let me just make sure the URL for this is updated. Whoop! there's everybody's chats all at once, all at the same time. I like that. It like reloads with a scroll. Maybe. I got you, buddy. Uppies! Uppies! You get an uppie. Oh no! They threw a Molotov on my squad mate. That's rude. That's very rude of them. Hi. Spotted on the high ground. Oh, no, no. Oh, no! I got caught! What kind of hot girl stuff are you doing, Denkel? What are you gonna be up to? You gonna get a new outfit? I got some new pants for work that I'm excited for. I finally just said F it. And there's a pair of... Oh, I do love that. I love that for you. I love that for you in every single way possible, and I love that for everybody across the world and across the country. You should all do hot girl stuff if that's what hot girl stuff is. Yes, please do your best to resist authoritarians that try to take the choice away from others to live their lives how they want. Because at the end of the day, it's not anybody's business. Oh, that is a new outfit. That's gonna be, you know, perfect scoring Nikki fit body armor. I'm so ready for your well-armed and armored era. Going to the club, protected, moisturized, beautiful. You got this. Let me in. I think I just want to go from a farther back area. Right? Tactical baddie. Oh, on that note, I should at some point, whenever shipping stuff, because everything shipping to the States is really buggered now. When stuff does ship, I should be getting some tactical gloves in. And I want to do another knitting stream where I try to knit with tactical gloves on. It's going to be very challenging. They're the ones that have like the hard plastic knuckles for punching people. Once again, I hope stream sounds good. I spent so many hours trying to balance it, and then I get to do it all over again next week. I think tomorrow, actually. So we'll see how that goes. I'll try to get it done before stream. No promises, though. We might be delayed tomorrow because I have a new mixer coming in. I got the Yamaha A06 Mark II, which is a 6-channel audio interface, gain booster, and mixer. And it has a reverb toggle on it, like a reverb slider, so I can make all the meme sounds I want. Oh my god. Why do we exist? Just to suffer. Just to suffer miserably. Okay, well that made up for it. That's practically a blind shot. You need a ballistics helmet. I need a Zweihander. We got the whole shopping list. Like, should I just go up to Santa this Christmas and be like, "Dear Santa, can I please have a German Zweihander with 2 handles on it?" Why, wait, no, why would you want 2 handles? That's dumb. I'm just saying stuff. I'm saying stuff to say stuff at this point. Hoi, 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 hoi. And some tack armor and field rations and heated socks. The question is, should I post my shame on Blue Sky? Which is the fact that I'm going to have a fridge filled with probably like 20 Mountain Dew Kickstarts. Okay, thank you for... It should be in the exclamation point socials if you want to link to it. But I actually don't post all that much on there because I can't think of stuff to post, and talking to other streamers and content creators scares me, and it's my own fault. But I was wondering if I should make a shit post about the 20 cans of Mountain Dew Kickstart in my fridge. But I mean, as far as poor caffeinated beverage habits goes, it's not the worst. It's not the worst because Kickstart actually only has about as much caffeine as like a cup of coffee or a Coke, like somewhere in between that range. It's not like a bad energy drink because it's juice. Here to evangelize Blue Sky. I'm already doing it, Merlin. I'm talking about if I should post my caffeine addiction on Blue Sky. And I think I should, but I have to wait for a new order of my orange flavored caffeine beverage to show up. Which is frustrating to me. Like, listen, Mountain Dew social reps, hit me up. I will be more than happy to show Mountain Dew as a sponsorship. If you won, let me purchase full cases of Mountain Dew Kickstart instead of having to buy them individually from the store and make it a pain in the butt for everybody who gets my order or me when I pick up my own stuff. 2, let me have a say in the flavors y'all are developing, because at this point, some of the, test flavors y'all have been putting out are just questionable. Just like truly questionable indeed. You're just kind of picking fruit flavors off of a list and adding them to Mountain Dew and seeing if it tastes like people buy it. So, we can do some help there. We can do some, we can cook. Fellas, we can cook. It's fine. Always be posting. Yeah, I don't know. Posting on Blue Sky scares me. I wanted to post like my sketches every day from my tablet, but I haven't been sketching as much as I would like. I'm just getting wrecked now. As much as I would like, because the thing is, my e-ink tablet is amazing, lovely. I love it to death, and I do take lots of notes in it, but it doesn't have a backlight. So as the nocturnal scum of the earth that I can be sometimes, where I just want to unwind at the end of the day and do a doodle, I can't, because I don't have a lot of lights in my office. I have barely enough lights to function for streaming. Like, barely. It is very suspicious. So we were gonna work on track lights in my office and in the kitchen last weekend, but we got distracted. That's fine though. Just, I mean, that too. That too. I was gonna do, like, I have a whole list of stuff I wanted to draw. And I was gonna do a drawing stream. And then I was like, yeah, but I do art all the time. It pays my bills. I don't wanna. I just wanna relax and play video games. Is that so much to ask? And then I feel bad. I mean, it's not the same type of art, but it's like the same thought process that goes into it. And sometimes I just want to turn that part of my brain off. Nice. Nice. Tashi wa watashi. Yay, new round. Da 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 da. I really want some chocolate. I might make hot cocoa during stream break in like 45 minutes. It got so cold that it might snow again. And I'm like, I don't like this. It's cold. It was so warm that I was outside in a t-shirt over the weekend and shorts, and I was just vibing. And I was like, I'm gonna clean the porch and, you know, maybe go to the thrift store. That might be a next weekend thing, but go to the thrift store and get like a little chair and a table so I can sit outside and enjoy the sun. And then it got really cold again, and now I'm sad. I don't want more cold. I want to be warm. Yeah, I'm hoping I can just thrift like a little outdoor table at a couple of the thrift stores I'm used to, because I don't want to pay a bunch of money for outdoor furniture. I feel like it, as much as people will say like, oh, this is graded for outdoor use, it never is. It never lasts long enough. Unless it's like wrought iron, you know? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I had to turn my game volume down. Hopefully the volume is still okay for y'all. It doesn't seem like that affects it. If I turn my output volume down, because sometimes my ears are just like, no, too much noise. Stop it. Stop it right now. This instant. Oh, hello there. Ah! No! No! Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's autism. ADHD also has auditory processing issues, but also maybe it's that. I don't know. You know, it took me 20 years to get the ADHD diagnosis. I think the autism might be another 20, you know? It's gonna take a little bit. Because my family was just like, what do you mean? You're just inattentive and lazy. That's not inattentive ADHD diagnosis. No. It's like 70%. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have fun. I had a 5-hour meeting on Friday, like in person. And we were in a new building, and it was like one of those, so congrats. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It was one of those, like lecture hall rooms It's like in between a lecture hall room and like a model UN room. So they had these like lecture hall seating with tables and a bunch of like mics for like conferences and stuff. And it was like our whole department meeting. And I went in and I was there. And as soon as I sat down, I went, oh no, this is going to be a rough day. Because they had like, I guess, heating on or something. And it was just making this god awful buzzing noise layered with not just that, but also multiple mic feedbacks at once. So suffice it to say, this meeting could have been a fist fight. Suffice it to say, I mean, honestly, that's practically what it was, because a lot of the meeting was... I have feelings about it, but it's nothing... I'm going to use the wise experience from said meeting. It is nothing I can control, so I'm going to let it go. Okay, and it's gone. It's gone from my brain. But suffice it to say, I left that day with a migraine because buzzing lights, buzzing audio, buzzing heating system is not good when you have auditory issues. I was very lucky that I got... I was very lucky I noticed what was happening and I got my earplugs in when I did. I just had to deal with the stress of being like, hi, I look like I'm an asshole and I'm listening to music during this meeting. But these are just, you know, concert earplugs so that I don't rip my brain out from migraine later. Thank you. We're in the underground, which means this is just going to be smokes. Maybe I'll switch to strategic conquest because this is a blurg. This is blurg. I found out that the 1 to 5 pound plates I ordered are actually the perfect weight for you to meet use. Nice. Nice. I've always been a big fan of, because I don't necessarily like heavyweight things, but what I do like is I really like a knit blanket. So like a cotton knit blanket, because it folds up on itself really well. So instead of tenting, it just kind of conforms to the shape of your body. Let me be drowned in the fabrics. Delicious. Yeah, yeah. I always go for like the cotton knit blanket. I love those things. Which reminds me, I have a blanket that I'm knitting that I really need to finish. This map's going well. It's going very well. Oh, I did finally complete my sign up for the Battlefield Labs thing, so to get like alpha beta testing for the next Battlefield and the things that they make. So hopefully, I probably won't be able to say anything about it, but I am hoping that I get to try it out and, you know, give them the information as someone that has played thousands of hours of the game and is a big fan of it. Oh god, there's two. Yeah, I think you can still sign up if you're interested. And they are asking, like, for what consoles you work on. Because I expect that they'll probably do console playtests as well. Yeah, we're gonna do a different map. I can imagine, yeah, laying on a ½ inch of steel doesn't sound comfy. That doesn't sound comfy at all. I read so much manga this weekend, though. I read so much manga this weekend. Like, I think out of anything, I did not play that many games. I know I streamed Fortnite, and then I read manga, and then I made food, and then I went to bed, and then I read manga, and then I made food, and then I went to bed, and then I streamed. I really should maybe start doing, I don't know. I'm in this phase where I don't know if I want to like talk about the manga I'm reading, because sometimes I just read stuff just to, you know, just to enjoy it, just to have a good time. But it's one of those things, it's like, do you want to monetize your hobby? I'm not sure. But I've been reading a whole bunch of isekai manga, and I think I should maybe stop because it's getting to the point where it all kind of blends in together. So I've kind of shifted into like historical romance manhwa, which is also very good. So that's where we're at right now. Oh no, I did. Oh my god, there is a series. There is a series I'm reading that I want to share because I need to catch up on it. Good genres? No. I don't know what that is. Okay, so there's a series called Majo Taisen 32 nin no isai no majo wa koroshi xiao. I butchered that. But this is the general summary. And in English, it is being released by Yen Press. So, Joan of Arc, the hero who saved France, was sentenced to be burned at the stake. But the moment of her death, a demon sent her to another world. There, she found 32 women from across history, known as witches. And what it doesn't tell you is that within the first chapter, you are informed, because I thought, oh, okay, cool, this could be like a magical girl thing, and the art is very seinen. I was like, okay, cool, let's give this a try. What they don't tell you until you get to like halfway through the first chapter, second chapter, is that it's literally a fight to the death battle series, and they just go right into the fucking tournament arc. Literally, the series starts at a tournament arc, and I've never been so excited for a series in my life. This was like 1 a.m. on the weekend, and I was like, I gotta go to bed, man. I gotta go to bed. I can't stay up this late reading manga anymore. I can't do it, because I have to wake up at like 5 during the week, but... what a way to go. Immediately starting out with a fucking tournament arc is... mwah, chef's kiss. Oh, it's so good. It is literally like, hey, we've given you magical powers for like a bunch of historical people through history. Okay, now you fight to the death, bitches. So I've only gotten to the first fight, and I believe it is Tomoe Gozen versus Elizabeth Bathory. Yeah. And then it like goes into their history and like and they have like special powers and they get juiced up and it's I am trash and I accept it. I love a good battle manga. Dang Q. I'm second in queue. We gotta wait for a little longer. I guess while I'm here, I can try to figure out why chat is not working. Man, I don't want to have to rescale this though. That's gonna suck. Let's see. Yeah. And browser. It try existing. That's not working. Why is it not working? You guys are gonna see some scuff. Hey! Oh! There it is. There's chat. We got it. breaking the law. Breaking the law. Do you guys want to be above my head or to the left of screen? Where do you guys want to be? I don't have a great option today. Because we're trying to fix stuff. Okay. Let's and this and this and sure. Scooch you to the right. I mean, I don't think there's any world where that needs to be that far over, but you know, that's fine. Hey, we're here. Are we defending? I think we're defending. That's a little in the way. Boop. There we go. Look at that! Chat's on the screen now. Will you see it? No. Not until someone else says a chat, but I fixed it. Yeah, it was doing the thing where sometimes OBS, for browser sources specifically, it just craps the bed and is just like, I don't want to work. It's the right URL and you've updated this. So I should be working, but I don't want to. So you have to make a completely new source. And I love when that happens because all my formatting gets messed up, but you know. Oh. Boo. I wanted to play this map. I like it. How are you doing, Merlin? How's your day? I hope it's going well. Are you having a good day? I felt like playing some Battlefields. I still need to make some new thumbnails for other games I want to play. I know I have a drawing in progress for Forgive Me Father. So if I want to return to that, we can do that if we want just like a Doom style game. But I have to be careful with that game because I do think the FOV on that was also starting to give me a migraine. It's like the only non-Bethesda game that's happened for. No, actually, it's not just. So it's Forgive Me Father, Skyrim, Fallout 4, and also Darktide. Yeah, Warhammer Darktide gave me that. So I had to return Warhammer Darktide because I had probably the third worst video game induced migraine I've ever had from that. And I don't know what it is, but I think it's something with certain first person FOVs. Oh yes, Monster Hunter as well. You were right. Monster Hunter is probably the only third person game that's happened for. Yeah, I don't know why certain video games give me migraines. And it's bad too. I think the worst was definitely Fallout 4 because the day I played it, I got a piercing migraine almost instantly, so bad that I thought I was going blind for a second. And then I just laid in bed, curled up in a ball, nauseous. So I have no will to touch Fallout 4 ever again. And that was after like 20 minutes of playing the game. It came on in like 5 minutes. Skyrim, I think I could handle for like 2 hours. And then I was like, ugh. I'm done. Yeah, I gotta schedule a time to talk to my doctor about that and see what we can do. Or if she's just gonna be like, yeah, just chug ibuprofen and Advil, please. Thank you. Wait. No. Okay, so this is what messes me up. Ibuprofen is Advil and acetaminophen is Tylenol, or do I have that backwards? No, Advil is ibuprofen. Wait, no. Fuck. How am I forgetting the generic names of drugs? That's practically all I buy. this is probably the time where it becomes very apparent that I did not recognize cold medication on the table when I was in elementary school. It was like middle school, actually. When I was in middle school, I didn't recognize the medication on the table one day when I was sick. My parents didn't believe I was sick. So they were like, oh, here, complaining. And I was like, Mom, I don't feel so good. And I'm just like sitting at the table, like half asleep, dead. And my mom goes, here, take medicine. She goes, here, take medicine. And puts medicine down on the counter. She puts medicine in front of me. And she like turns around to go do something. And I just put it in my mouth and take it. And it turns out it was, some prescription painkillers that might kill a small child. Yeah. So make sure to verify what you're taking. If someone says, here, take this, don't believe them. Check what it is. So then the saga after that was parent freaking out. This was maybe in like, between 2000 and 2010 at some point. And my mom forced me to take Ipecac from the 90s, which if you don't know, Ipecac is a drug that is used to induce vomiting for if you've ingested poison. So they used to specifically give it to... There were some doctors and pediatricians of the belief that you would have it in your house in case like your child got into something they shouldn't have. So this was like the exact situation that my parents had bought it for, and they're like, "It's time, get in there." It was like taped into the bathroom cabinet, like it's like it's cyanide in World War II. And my parents made me take it, and here's the worst part: it didn't work. It didn't work. So, we waited 20 minutes. My parents are freaking out, and I didn't hurl. And my parents took me to the hospital. And then as soon as I got to the hospital, I started hurling really, really bad. So I did like one little, and then they forced me to drink like a huge thing of sickeningly sweet charcoal stuff, which is what they give now, because I don't want to give people Ipecac because it's going to make them, vom. And, that makes you really dehydrated, so it's worse for you. Don't give your kids that. If you see it, throw it out. And yeah, so I had to drink 3 containers of activated charcoal drink because I accidentally took some meds when I was sick and it was not in my cognizant mind. So long story short, I should really learn the difference between Advil and Tylenol. And not Advil and Tylenol. I'm helping my parents clean out the house as an old. Found a canister of antiseptic spray my parents used on me for my whole childhood. It expired before I was born. Oh, yeah, that checks out. I mean, we have a little tub of... silver sulfidine burn cream. I think it's not silver sulfidine, but it's like silver burn cream. So it has oh my god, what's the stuff? Colloidal silver in it, which I'm not as fond of because it doesn't really work that well. It's kind of a new agey gimmick. And in large doses and consistent use, it can turn you blue. But yeah, so but silver medication does genuinely work very, very well for burns. I do not understand the logic and ruling behind it. But I've had about 12 inches of second-degree burns across my stomach in college. Let's not talk about how that happened. It was me being stupid again. And no, Lucia, I was telling a story about the time that my parents made me hurl really, really bad. Don't give your children Ipecac. There's a reason it's not sold anymore. But yeah, I got really, really bad burns, and they gave me prescription silver cream, burn cream, and that shit works. That shit works so good, and I wish they sold it over the counter. Like, it's so good. It's shockingly good at just wound care, so that's my 2 cents there. And I'm very sad. It was a very sad day when I ran out of the stuff. While I'm unwinding after work, I am glad. I'm having fun rambling. I'm not doing well in the video game, but I'm having fun rambling. This is the vibes, you know? This is the vibes. I'm having a good time. But I guess I can say why that came about. It wasn't anything bad. It was just my own stupidity, which I guess we have a trend of 3 instances I've explained on stream why my own inattention and issues have caused severe injury to myself. Cutting half of my thumb off. Not half of my thumb, but cutting a chunk of my thumb off with a hatchet. Taking the wrong medication. And the burn was, I didn't understand, because no one had taught me this, that you're not supposed to put hot liquid in cold glass containers unless it's like Pyrex, because all of the glass containers in my parents' house were Pyrex growing up. That's like the only stuff my mom had. So I had a glass iced tea pitcher in college that I was really jazzed because I was drinking a lot of iced tea. Love some iced tea. And I just took it right out of the fridge and went, all right, time to make more iced tea. Look, it's already cold. It'll help cool down the tea as it's brewing. Filled it all the way up to the top for a 2-liter thing, like a gallon iced tea container. And I just hear as it cracks and then bursts. And a gallon of boiling hot water is all over me in my winter pajamas. Yeah, so, and I'm stubborn, and I think I have had some medical issues in the past that make my pain tolerance scale not right, not quite right, or not average. So generally, there is a point where I'll just be like, oh, it's fine, you know, it's okay. It's just in my head. I can just deal with it. It's fine. You know, literal like psychological warfare tactics used to deal with pain. And I'll just do that. So suffice it to say, I treated the wound myself, and I did a pretty good job. That's the thing, is I at least did a good job, because while I was also prone to accidents, my parents were too. So I knew how to take care of wounds. And, you know, you rub it down with iodine if you have it. The thing about iodine is if you put it in an open wound, it can kill off the skin cells there. So you want to use it very sparingly. You don't want to use it almost every time you change your thing. But for the initial cleaning of a wound, iodine does the trick. A little bit better than alcohol for antibacterial. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. I'd have to Google if it's better than alcohol, but it works. It works as a disinfectant. So I like rub down a burn with iodine, which might have hurt worse than the burn. And I'll put a little band-aid with rabbits on it. And then the next day when I realized how bad it was, and I just like wrapped it up in bandages. The next day I realized how bad it was because I took the bandage off and the whole, like, the whole chunk of the outer coating of a human like the whole perimeter of the bandage, the little like rounded square with the rabbits on it, came with an outer trunk of a human. Like if you've had a bad blister. So that might be too gross, and I apologize, but you know, that's why we're here. Hey, get out of here, butts. Get out of here. Be gone, butt. Hi, Lucha. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to story time and failing at video games. But thankfully, I don't want the best views. I have the best viewers already. It's everyone that's already here. Because clearly, you're the best viewer if you're already watching my stream. And I'm sticking to that. Put that in the newspaper. Kids. Boo. Don't boo me. Don't boo me. Oh, sleepy. Big sleepy. Are we even defending? I don't know. I'll go back towards my spawn. Oh, what? I was gonna res there. Excuse me. Yes, so, long story short, if you do proper wound care, and you take care of the injuries you have by keeping them free of bacteria and in a good environment for healing, whether that's like bandaged correctly or in a patch, and you let it heal up fine, and then you keep the place that was wounded moisturized as it's healing, there's a good chance that you will be able to heal without a scar. The times that I scar mostly has been, one, if it's a very deep wound, but two, if it's a wound that is exposed to air and gets bacteria in it. So don't get infections. Even if it's not like, oh, I'm not dying from it, it's just a little red, that can be the difference between scarring and not scarring. But I'm also completely covered in scars from usually sticking my hands in the oven trying to pull bread out. Crazy, what's up? Hello. Good afternoon, good evening. We're being bad at battlefields and telling stories about about being dumb. Mostly me being dumb, but yeah, it happens. Sometimes you make silly mistakes, and you know, I think it's bad to, especially when it's something like, oh, you injure yourself or you get in an accident, even if it was caused by something you've done, assuming no one else was at risk or hurt, you know, sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself. Like, I don't want my core trait to be like, I've gotten a burn once in my life, or I've been injured by this. You know, it shouldn't be your core trait. It should just be like, okay, here's a funny story that I did that happened, but I'm all right now. We're good. There's gonna be people somewhere here. Where are all the people at? What's everybody's favorite pasta accompanying sauce? Because I feel like I went through a phase where I rejected tomato sauce, and I was like, I only like pesto, and I only want to eat pesto pasta. And now I can't really, like, I don't like pesto. I'll eat it in some salads, maybe, but pesto, I don't really... I think it just got too oily, and a lot of times the pesto you get can be stale. So I've been using it to make salad dressing mostly. But as far as like a pasta sauce, it can be a little too rich. When I was a kid, obviously, as kids do, I was all about the buttered noodles. Buttered noodles with lots of pepper, which I kind of wanted to make today, but I made actual spaghetti sauce. And then growing up, my parents cooked a lot of spaghetti bolognese, which I hated. I still hate spaghetti bolognese. I almost made it because I was like, you know, what if I don't hate it anymore? What if I like it? My parents would make spaghetti bolognese with ground beef, ham, carrots, onions, mushrooms. It was too much. Tell us more. Tell us more about how you like trees. I can tell you in detail about what my favorite comfort meal of the last decade of my life, not decade, of the last 5 years of my life has been, and I try to have the ingredients to make it in my house at any given time. And it was, I went to a chain restaurant that does like quote unquote healthy food and like breakfast brunch stuff. And I really liked this like quinoa bowl. And I hadn't had quinoa I'd liked ever. And it finally was like, oh, they cooked it. And I got the cookbook because I wanted to see how they made it. So it's quinoa cooked with chicken stock so that it has flavor and like seasoning. And then you add in either steamed kale or spinach. Sometimes I'll just do like a cut broccoli salad mix too. And or like raw spinach. So like greens, generally not like too strongly flavored greens, carrots and some chopped sun-dried tomatoes, plus feta and some grilled chicken. I think the recipe calls for like lemon grilled chicken, but I am lazy and I have about 2 pounds of za'atar seasoning in my pantry right now that I just use as like coat chicken and some olive oil and put za'atar on it and put it in the toaster oven. So you take that, you chop that up, and you put that on your bowl as well. And you got your feta. And then to make the sauce, it's some apple cider vinegar and some Genovese pesto. You could try a generic pesto, but I like the Barilla creamy pesto. It's recently been the only one I like. I did like the Costco one for a while, but the creamy pesto is like all blended together, and I'm 95% sure that they use cashews as the nuts instead of pine nuts. And it actually tastes better. I like it. So you mix some lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and pesto and water. You shake that up and you pour it on top of everything with salt and pepper, and it's delicious. It's delicious. I could eat it every day. I could eat it for every meal, every day, and the only reason I don't is because it's very fiddly to put together. Yeah. I spent a lot of time thinking about how to assemble my food in the way that will make it not awful. We have a lot of bowls here. Bowls of stuff. I did see a recipe recently for a lasagna soup. And I was like, oh, that looks really good actually. But then also I feel like maybe I'd not like the lasagna noodles eventually. I like the concept of lasagna soup, but I think I don't like that it has like ground beef and onions in it. So I think I could make it work if it was just like tomato soup with the spices like onions, garlic, spices, all that, but blended up. And then you had the ricotta filling on top and you still did the noodles. But I feel like in soups, for me, ground beef a lot of times gets way too stiff and hard. And it tastes really grainy and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't eat a lot of ground beef. So that's my 2 cents on that. This is strike one for how often Merlin's asked me if I like trees on stream. That's okay. It's my little corner of being neurodivergent, and we're fine here. It's great. This is great here. Oh my god. Which is like, I don't know. I definitely have had instances now that I am once again working like physically around other people where I'm like, okay, just come on, kid, just keep your mouth shut. Don't go off about your hyperfixation. You don't need to have that conversation because it's going to be too tiring. Come on, kid, just keep your mouth shut. It's okay. Not everybody is into the weird random hobby that you have right now. Just keep your mouth shut and your head down and get your work done. Because I never know, like, I don't know. I never know what the right amount of time to talk to someone casually at work is. Like, I don't know. There are some times where like I get anxious because I'll be having a conversation with my coworker and then I'm like, oh well, I'm trying to work, and then they're having a conversation and I feel like I need to look at them to be respectful and like turn my body towards them to be respectful, but I'm also just trying to get my work done. But I also think that's the fact that a lot of people that I'm around aren't so great, because there are people that aren't so great at working and talking at the same time. But I'm very used to that. It is something I actually enjoy. I enjoy having a good conversation while I'm working. But it's definitely a learned talent and or skill. Am I on point D? Am I going to die shortly? Yup. I'm in danger. Ha ha ha! I am in danger. I am in such danger. I'm in danger. Yes, I am in danger. Oh, okay, that's D. There we go. Shit. I've definitely been seen. Yep. Yeah, I lost that sniper battle. Yeah. Yap about special interest until they tell you to stop. Forget the unspoken social cue. That's true. I mean, I think I am very lucky to be in a working environment where how should I put it? I'm lucky to be in a working environment where most of the people I work with every day, at least like directly that I work with, are so passionate about the things they enjoy. And as soon as someone brings it up in conversation, that we'll just talk about it for, we've had meetings that go on for a while that I think we were like a half hour late in a meeting once because we were just talking about like film shots in media. And not anything special, but just like having a debate about stuff and what's good and what doesn't work. So it's nice. I missed being around a lot of creative people, and I definitely think it's a good environment to have. It's like, I think one thing that's very special. It's okay. No, I can't, because that's not. We're very strict about time. In my place, so I try to keep it to a minimum, which is also why I get stressed out, because I'm like, I gotta keep it tight 20, keep the tight 5, keep the set tight. Oh, they respawned. Okay. I mean, it is nice though, because sometimes we'll have meetings that are like on the books. And we get the important stuff out of the way pretty quickly, so then we can have professional development time. Which we are legitimately talking about work stuff. It's just we like what we do, so when you like what you do, it is enjoyable to improve and work on what you do. You know? I don't think I've shot anyone. Oh no, we got one. I missed. Tank. Oh, I'm in danger. I am in great danger. Well, hello there. Oh, that's a tree. I was so excited because I thought it was just a person standing out in the open. Nah, it's a tree, man. It's a tree. I'm in danger. Uh-oh, okay. Oh, so we have a bit of a pet dilemma at home, which is that there is an outdoor cat that shows up at our place, and we don't know if it's someone's actual cat. So that's the little dilemma we have. I think we put a food bowl out so that the cat can eat. And a lot of people in the area have outdoor cats. We saw that this cat has a collar, but it's throwing us off because we haven't lived here for that long. So it literally comes up to our back door and sits there at the door. Like it's being expected to be let in. And someone else lived here before that. And I'm like, oh my God, did they we're both, Revolt and I are both terrified that they got rid of their pet by just putting it outside and locking the door. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. So I'm hoping we can get close enough to it to see what's on its collar, to see if it's, actually a pet of someone by the area and it has a place to go inside and get shelter and food and stuff. Otherwise, we're getting a new cat, so I'll keep y'all updated on how that works. The cat came back the very next day. What was that? I mean, this is the second time the cat's been at the door. The cat hasn't been here for a couple of weeks. So that's why we're like, I don't know if this is an outdoor cat or not. That's a big cat. It's like a big gray cat, which Lulu saw this cat for the first time and was like, what the fuck? So they just sat between a glass window staring at each other aggressively. It's a very pretty cat, though. It's a big boy cat. Oh Lord, he's thick. But yeah, that's gonna be the danger of living here. There's a whole bunch of stray and outdoor cats in the area, and me and Revolt are just gonna be like, okay, you come inside now. You stay inside forever. But he couldn't stay away. Yeah. Hey, Levy, what's up? How you doing? It's Monday, my dudes. Ooh, I thought I saw some movement down there. Oh, I did see some movement down there. Ping on them. We have secured objective Able. Nice. Nice, we cleared it. No one knows your campfire songs? I don't. Y'all, I don't even remember Girl Scout. I was in the Girl Scouts for years. I don't remember any of that stuff. Mainly because I was the weird person in Girl Scouts, so everybody avoided me. God bless the people that maybe are the most socially skilled and or possibly autistic and don't know and are still doing stuff like that, because teenage girls are brutally mean. Brutally mean. Okay. Are they still alive? Is that what I saw? Oh no, that might have been my teammate rolling up. Oh, we got a tank coming in. Oh shit. Do 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 do. I mean, I think that like one thing that's weird is like I feel like there's one the like hormonal element of like teens being mean to each other, but I feel like there's almost like this part of like, you know, it's like the self-fulfilling prophecy where if someone bullies you, it's generally because that aspect of yourself could be something that they're feeling insecure about with themselves in their lives. And the older I get, the more I find that to be quite true. Like there's something they're insecure about, so they're making it your problem and kind of putting the blame onto you. So definitely try to keep that in mind and distance yourself from it. As you get older, it is much easier to just mind your own business, and other people mind their own business too, which is great. God, love adulthood where people mind their own business and don't find fault with everyone around them. I mean, obviously there's still people that do that, and you know, it's a tough mess to unweed, and you get to decide whether you have the energy or not to try and talk to them about their actions. But sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. It just kind of depends on the situation. Spotted him. Oh, I missed. Boo. What are some good foods to like take to work? I need to I gotta figure out how I'm gonna feed myself. I feel like I say this every week, but oh. Oh my god, I could do that, and I'm sure my coworkers would be overjoyed and want some. They'd want in on it. They'd be like, yes. Okay, but here's the thing. It's not even that out of the ordinary, because my office has like crock pots in the office and people cook in the office all the time. And like the last couple of times I've been in the office, I just my morning gets better and confused, because the first time it really threw me off because there's someone in my office building that literally just cooks bacon like not every morning, but they just cook bacon for a bunch of people. And I'm like, oh, what? Why does it smell like a bacon? So, I mean, fine. If you want to make the whole floor smell like bacon, I guess I'll accept it. But why? So yeah, someone's cooking bacon in the office. I do have a sandwich press that I inherited from my previous desk owner. My desk that I have been too scared to use, and also I don't want to deal with cleaning it up. But I have a sandwich press, so maybe I should just make a sandwich and use the sandwich press. Seafood in his cubicle at parcel offices. I mean, I think my thing is I don't like seafood that much, so it's kind of like, I guess. I like lobster, and I'm okay with crab, but I like lobster a lot more. The thing is, lobster, a lot of people think is a pain, so no one buys lobster. That does remind me, though, to start hounding Revel to get a lobster again. We're like, can we eat lobster, please? But then also, like, I don't know if I'd want to, because I only like certain... Like, I'm not gonna eat the yellow part of the lobster. It freaks me out. I'm a wimp. I'm dead. I'm a wimp. I'm not gonna eat the lobster brains. I can't do it. I can't do crawfish either. So I'm left with like shrimp, which I am like, you know how some people are like, ah, I got the egg ick. I get the shrimp ick, which is like, I like shrimp up to like the 5th shrimp. And then I'm like, I don't want to touch this anymore. No more shrimp. Comes with a free finger puppet. I mean, okay, maybe. I'd have to think about it. Maybe I'll go to the place nearby that does crawfish boils. But then again, I hate Old Bay, so like... I like actively hate Old Bay seasoning. James, hello. I'm sorry. I read your opening and then I did not read it out loud because I was one-track mind. Sea bugs, delicious. I love a sea bug. They're great. I do think my favorite seafood is probably eel. Probably unagi. Oh, so it's war then. Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? Convince me that I do like Old Bay? How does one win the war? Because is this like in Civilization where you choose the wrong thing on the diplomacy tab and you're no longer close friends and allies with that person, but acquaintances and trade partners? Oh no. You haven't tried eel? I want to try that. I would say your best bet, James, is if you really want to try eel / unagi, because I know there's English eel, which scares me because it could be really good, it could be really bad. It's like eel and smashed peas, and I'm like, because that's like river eel. But if you were going to try eel, I would honestly just recommend going to your local Japanese sushi joint. And usually they'll have like an eel roll or an eel box. And that seems to do the trick for me if I want sushi, but I am too much of a wimp to like, because when I first started eating sushi, because I also don't like raw fish. But I wanted to be really cool in college. I wanted to eat a lot of sushi because I was like, oh my god, because I didn't have access to it where I grew up. So I wanted to eat it. So I would order a chicken tempura roll, which was just literally chicken katsu rolled into a roll, a cucumber roll, or a shrimp tempura roll. And eventually I was like, well, I don't want the shrimp tempura rolls because it feels like a waste because they leave the tails on the shrimp a lot of the time. And it's just like, that feels wasteful, you know? That feels wasteful. And not every place does a chicken tempura roll, which I do really, really enjoy still. Like, it's a bomb, and I know it's like literally like child mode chicken fingers. Like, it's like when you go to a restaurant and you're like, my kid only eats chicken fingers and macaroni and cheese. That's me ordering a chicken tempura roll at a sushi place. That's how I feel every single time. So eventually at some point I was like, you know what, I'll just try eel when I was with a friend, and I really liked it. Some places it's kind of but I really liked it, especially because it comes with like a salty sweet soy glaze usually. But most sushi places will have eel of some kind because a lot of eel just comes frozen. So I need to go check out my local Asian supermarket again, because there was one point where they were selling like whole marinated eels frozen to defrost, and I was like, oh, that looks so good. But at the time we didn't have enough space in our freezer for it. So I was like, oh no, and then it hasn't been there since. But I'm like, oh, I should have bought that frozen eel. It would have been so good. just have for dinner one night with some veggies. I would have loved that. So yeah, and the way people reheat frozen marinated eel is either in the microwave or the toaster oven. Toaster oven a lot because it like caramelizes the sauce a little bit. I'm just getting dunked on. That's fine. We're just here to get dunked on. So yeah, there's also a place that does sushi burritos that were really good. And oh man, it really depends on their roll technology, because if they can get a burrito sized sushi roll of whatever filling you want, and they would do chicken katsu on the inside with fried garlic and shallots and green onion and unagi sauce, like eel sauce, and lots of veggies, so like a spinach, lettuce, cucumbers, carrots. It would be this huge roll that was like kind of hard to eat. Oh, it was so good. And the place closed. Sad day. Sad day indeed. I found another place that does it, but it's not the same, and the rolls are double the price and half the size, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay then. I used to get one of those, and I just, they cut it in half for you, and I just eat one half and then leave the other one for dinner. What? There was something I made in college that I really enjoyed, and I am forgetting what it is. Oh, no, I remember. So I used to get chicken tikka masala sauce, or like tikka masala sauce, right? I get the pre-made sauce, and I take that and I get pre-made grilled chicken. Honestly, I should do this and just bring it to lunch. That sounds amazing. And then I get a bunch of tortillas and cheddar, like super sharp cheddar cheese. So then I would fill a tortilla with like a little chicken, lots of cheese, like a lot of cheese, some tikka masala sauce, and I think I did something else, but I'm forgetting what it is. And I would just like bake it like it's a tortilla, or I'd eat it cold. It was so good. It was so good. So this is reminding me that I really just need to make the butter chicken or tikka masala sauce in bulk and just leave it in the fridge in a jar. Oh, it sounds so good. We did find a new Indian place nearby that's really good, and I had puri for the first time. Was it like dosi or it wasn't pani puri, but it was like a different kind of puri, and it's essentially these they're like wafer thin like crackers that are fried, and they become these like balls that they then punch a hole in, and they put your filling inside. And for these it was like yogurt, shallot, like red onion shallots, and like a coriander sauce. I was confused because I wasn't necessarily sure I would like it. And I don't like raw onions or shallots, but I ended up eating like 6 of them. And I was like, oh wait, I kind of like it. Wait, no, I don't. Wait, I kind of like it. And that's probably because the yogurt was amazing. And I honestly might have the courage next time to ask them if they make their yogurt in-house and if I can get a little bit to go to make my own yogurt. Because their yogurt was so good. It was so good. It was like perfectly sweet and tart. This is the part where I say, like, guys, if you like yogurt even a little bit, make your own, because it's going to taste better and be 5 times cheaper. And you will have so much yogurt. Oh no. Oh no. It's over. I'm off my yogurt making grind because it hurt my tum-tum. But I've been eating a lot more yogurt since... I've just been eating a lot more yogurt since I started having much earlier mornings. And usually I'll do like yogurt and fruit and some granola or chia seeds. It's a good breakfast, pretty filling. So that's kind of my go-to for now, but got him! We got him, boys. Graced! Hello. Libro. Good evening. I was just talking about making homemade yogurt. I seem to have a habit of enjoying fermenting random things and the mystery of fermentation, but mostly just for yogurt and kombucha. At this point, though, my kombucha start is like super duper dead. I need to order some more tea because my bulk loose leaf tea is gone. I have hojicha, but the hojicha kombucha was bad. It was really bad. I could try green tea with like some sencha, but I'm not sure. If the hojicha was bad, I feel like the sencha is gonna be bad too. You never know. Maybe I should just try. Yeah. I think yogurt was easier than kombucha though. It's a little less finicky. And if the yogurt drains out too much, it just becomes like pretty much like cream cheese. You can make a really thick sauce with it. I like some yogurt. It's good. It's good for your gut health. I don't understand. I was about to say, I don't understand why there's some people that like say words like that weird. And then I realized that they say words like that weird in their like shorts and content because it's just to troll people. And I was like, oh, I mean, I guess. Sure. But I feel like there's a very fine line with like prebiotics and probiotics that are good for your gut and like good for your stomach, and also ones that will give you explosive diarrhea. Explosive. So like it is very easy to go on a binge of being like, I'm gonna eat stuff that's healthy for my tummy and good for my gut, and then suddenly you're spending, you know, the whole evening on the toilet, you know, practically passed out from exhaustion with how many shits you had to take. And not like it's happened to me or anything. No. Who would eat so much sauerkraut that it gives them diarrhea? What? I do be liking some sauerkraut though. I didn't used to like it as a kid. I wouldn't eat it. And now I'm just like, a little bit of sauerkraut. Let me just... But I think that's also because I'm a bit of a cabbage fiend now. I pretty much hate lettuce. I think it's wasteful. There's almost no nutrition in lettuce. Why would you eat lettuce when you could eat cabbage? Oh, I fucking missed. Frick. Ow. Ow. I died. Desolation. Ah. Cabbage is good. I did make some very confusing cabbage rolls. So maybe next time I won't make stuffed cabbage and I'll just eat the cabbage on the side like a smart person instead of making stuffed cabbage, because I always seem to mess up the sauce. So that's fun. Ooh, I do need to make some kind of borscht soon because I bought beets. Beets. That's also another one of those foods that I hadn't had until probably when I was in college. And then I didn't really like roast beets, but beets in soup is probably one of my favorite things. And a lot of people think beets taste like dirt. And I can understand that. They definitely have like an earthy taste to them, but I feel like they has like an herbal flavor, you know? Oddly enough, the taste of beets does remind me of the taste of hibiscus tea a little bit. And I don't think I've had that since... Did Panera stop selling the hibiscus tea? I know they stopped selling the lawsuit juice. The electric lemonades, which is a bummer because they're really good. Did they stop selling? I think they fully stopped selling them because for a period you could purchase them, but you had to like buy them specifically from behind the counter. It wasn't like a free refill thing anymore. But they might have literally had enough lawsuits that they're like, yeah, we just don't sell it anymore. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm literally checking now. I want to know. Can you show me if you still sell the caffeine death juice beverages? Oh, they have hibiscus tea again. Their hibiscus tea was okay. Teas and lemonades. Yeah, these aren't the charged ones. Yep, they stopped selling them. They just straight stopped selling them. They have like juices now. Damn, I liked those. I say with 20 Mountain Dew kickstarts in my fridge. I can't drink coffee every day. It's really bad for my teeth. Oh, we're on Panzerstorm. How many tanks? I haven't seen many tanks, but there's still time.
Enemy soldier down. Attention, objective easy is now under our control.
And there's the first tank. I guess I'll just take the road legally, I guess. I haven't seen any other players. Points are so far apart on that this map, probably because it's intended to be a tank map, so that could be why. So on Saturday night after stream, I just played Marvel Rivals all night, right? I've been trying to play ranked because I'm like, I used to be good at Overwatch. I used to be pretty decent. You know, let me play some ranked. Let's see how this is going. And if I like being a sniper main. It's what I like playing. But Black Widow's not great because she doesn't she can't really one tap enemies, right? So either it's going to take you at least 2 shots, which has a good reload time, like a pretty significant one, or she's going to get jumped, right? And the thing is, I can do pretty well, but I went through a phase where I was just getting really, really like strongly jumped by the Black Panthers in the game, and I was like actually molding. I was so mad because I couldn't even like walk anywhere. The support and people like our DPS were complaining, and like meanwhile me and the other supports are just in the back line getting dove repeatedly as soon as we leave the base. And I'm like, what can I do? What can I do? So I sat there for a long time, and I just thought, okay, as this character, how do I deal with people diving me? What do I do? What do I do? What do I have? And I just sat there looking at her F1 page, her abilities page, going, well, no, I can't use the ult. That's not going to be up often enough. I can't use that. So I've determined that my successful combination, which took a good bit of practice to get into play, is to listen for a dive coming down on me, wait for them to get, about, feet to head level, enough that I can interact with them, and press my E melee ability once, and then press it about 0.5 of a second later because there's a slight delay because my first skill knocks them back a little bit. And you have to wait for the Widow's Bite skill to show up. And then doing that will knock them back a pretty significant amount, from which it'll do about half of their health. And from there, all you have to do, because they get stunned for that duration, for like another half a second, is shoot them in the head with a shotgun. The barn and field combo give me Hunt Showdown. I can understand that. This is the Panzerstorm map, which I haven't played in a long time. I'm just gonna ride in this tank for a while. But hey, Talented, what's up? Let me give you a shout out in the chat. Hopefully, if I'm in any of these. Do I have access to the chat? Yep. Wait, that might just be YouTube. Shoot. No, that's just YouTube. Dang it. I got this. Yeah, we did it. Talented also streams, and they do a lot of like FPS strategic gameplay. Also an enjoyer of the Ghost Recon games. Prepping for a move. Ooh, that is rough. I have not moved in some time. Well, no, I moved in November? Which tell me why the place that I moved to is trying to charge me tax for an entire year. And I've only lived here for like 2 months. Oh, it's the worst. But, you know, moving sucks, and I hope that you can get adjusted soon. Because there's nothing worse than not knowing where any of your stuff is and not having your routine set. And just, like, feeling like everything is shifted sideways because your stuff isn't where you want it to be, and you don't know, you know, what order you like to set up the coffee in. Like, oh my god. So we have an espresso machine, like a whole coffee tea bar setup thing, because we're very big on caffeine. And we set that up along with all of our kitchen appliances. And like the toaster oven was in this tiny, tiny corner of the kitchen, like in between the sink and the stove, right? And it would be like 1.5 feet back on this counter. And I just went, I hate having to reach this far back for toast because I'm going to burn myself. And I just had a Saturday morning where I woke up and I was like, we have to move everything. This cannot function. The feng shui and functionality of our kitchen is bad. So it certainly takes some time to get readjusted, but I hope that everything gets set up soon. We've set up 97% of my items fit in your room. The coffee maker, ugh. Well, I mean, it's good when there's less stuff to move. That's definitely good. I set up an entire 3D model of my new place, and then I just marked down every piece of furniture from A to like AABB. It's probably about 20 to 30, probably about 30 pieces of furniture. And with a sticker, and I just marked it and said, okay, this goes here, this goes here. And I gave our friends helping us move a map. I gave a map, and I haven't really had to move furniture since, so that's been pretty good. We're in the tank. I can see you. No! But mostly today we're just chilling and chatting and failing at playing Battlefield 5. You know? This is strategic conquest though, right? Let's see if there's a tactical conquest, because I don't like this map. I don't like it. It's too spread out. Such a sleepy day. Sleepy eepy. We're gonna do Elden Ring tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. Should be good. And if anything, I'm probably gonna try and start a little bit earlier so that I can get off in time to go to bed, to wake up at 5 a.m. and die. Oh, so it looks like... yeah, we'll do Almarsh Tactical. Hopefully there's less tanks on this map. Oh, next is gonna be Project Underground, Rotterdam, Narvik. I wonder if there's any... I was gonna say, I wonder if there's any grand operations. Nope. Alright. Conquest, no snipers, underground, infantry, yeah, it's probably fine. I miss grand operations. No. Oh my god, it's gosh, so cold out. It's 35 degrees Fahrenheit now. I'm so cold. The maps feel too large and movement around the map is slow. Battlefield 3 and 4 was where it was at. I mean, 2042, was this before or after a lot of the map adjustments? Because I agree when 2042 started, the maps were too large, but now they're almost too small. I don't know. I like a medium-sized map, but I do think map design is really, really important. I personally think 2042 did not do a great job with map design. It kind of all got genericified into like one line, into like literally an 8x8 of points that were all around the same height level. Stop the presses. Sniper thinks map should be larger. Yeah. Well, okay. So for an example, Marita is a good map. That's my hot take. And this is a map that has, I think, 5 points total. And it's all in a straight line. But point C is the highest ground that you can get to. So everybody's fighting over point C because that's going to decide the tide of the ticket bleed. So the most challenging areas where people are fighting for, but people are peeling off to try and get other zones and cap from behind. And it makes you really have to decide like where you're going to defend or attack. So I do appreciate that. I think it is enjoyable. But I like being able to have a good mix of pushing a point slowly and also, you know, fast-paced gameplay. I don't necessarily like the games where you just maybe like COD style, like run up, shoot someone, run away. That's not my gameplay. As you can see from the one person that plays Hell Let Loose. And it's like, hi, I want to be crawling around in the dirt, in the mud, on my walkie-talkies with my squad, talking about where their forces are and why we can't find them and where our best opportunity based on the vertical structure of the map and the land masses is going to be to take this team out. I like that. That is good gameplay. But that's not for everyone. So I can understand why it's maybe not so popular. And Battlefield has tended to not want to decide if it wants to cater towards super fast-paced action, Halo, COD gameplay. And maybe I shouldn't put those two in the same system, but I haven't played either of them, so oops, so well. If they want to decide between that and, you know, strategic slow gameplay. And the thing is, like, with people that play Battlefield, I feel like there are some people that almost only play Breakthrough or only play Conquest or only play Rush. So the different game modes definitely makes it hard to find the right person to cater to. I definitely heard a person. Got him. Ha-ha! Worth. Updated Modern Warfare 3. That was made mainly for zombies. Yeah, I mean, I personally think the fast-paced game are better. Fast-paced things are better for specific game modes. I adored Grand Operations, which was the most strategic and slow-paced I've ever seen Battlefield 5 but I also understand, yeah, not everybody wants to sit and hunker down for an hour match to try and cap points and stuff and have a chance of still losing at the end. I mean, if I wanted fast pace, I did enjoy X Defiant a little bit. I played X Defiant a while. It was a little too fast paced for my taste. I think X Defiant is very like flick trigger happy, more so than anything. Like, you blink and you're dead. But yeah, I think it's like a sliding scale. It's like hell let loose. As far as like gameplay speed, it's like hell let loose, Battlefield. Then you might have your Overwatch, Call of Duty, Halo, and then you get CSGO, Valorant, and then you get X Defiant, which is like the fastest one I've seen ever. It kind of almost falls into like, I don't know how to describe. Like, it's so fast. It's all about like sliding and it's insanity. That's what I'll say. I missed. Yeah, I was actually almost considering getting the Call of Duty 6. The one that's out right now that everybody's like, oh, it's so good, it's really popular, it's the best selling one. I was considering it, and then like immediately the same day I saw a video that was talking about, yeah, so they're just chilling out the content in the battle pass and padding it with AI generated art. And I was like, yeah, maybe not. Maybe we don't support this. So that's probably going to be one of the things I mention if I get into the it really ain't that good. That's kind of what I'm hearing. Like, I originally heard a bunch of people being like, this is the best Call of Duty ever. And then like from everybody individually I know that plays it, that's not like a gaming reporting area, they're like, it's aight. It's aight. Which I can understand that difference. I can see where that might come from. Ugh. I am congested. Black Ops nostalgia themed. Ah, I see. I mean, that's kind of, I can see that. That's kind of like how some people view 5. Some people view Battlefield 5 as, oh, it's just a remake of Battlefield 1 with new graphics, because it is the same engine that they used to remake Battlefield 1, I believe. But in my instance, like, Battlefield 5 is my favorite Battlefield because it's the first one I played and I enjoyed it, obviously. So I'm always going to have a soft spot for this game, says the person with 1,300 hours in the game. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Ah! He's got pants. They're on fire. It's good. It should be good. We're all good. Play the games you enjoy. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't want to go out that door anyway. That's fine. I should pick up some more allergy medicine. Some more behind-the-counter decongestant. I'm running low on it. And it's like very helpful for me in helping prevent migraines, because if I'm congested I get them easier. But we'll have to see. Battlefield 3, 4, playing Metro and convincing half my squad to switch to the other side just so we convince both sides to only fight for the middle point. Oh, I've heard tale. I've heard such tale of that. Especially because this is the map that, like, reminds most people of Metro. And they're like, yeah, it's... You either love it or hate it, I think. And I try my best. If I'm in a good mood, I'll probably enjoy this map. If I'm in a bad mood, I will quit. Golly gee, I sure love seeing. Got him. Oh, and I'm dead. And I'm dead. That'll do it. Ah, this has been good. Oh, so this will be nothing to most people, but I feel like we cheesed it. But Nell and I did kill, and Tibbs, we killed the Spectral Knight in Dark and Darker. We felled another boss for the first time. This is one of the newer bosses that I think this was maybe first or second time that we spent some time attempting it, but Nell was just like, hey, after work today when you're free, do you want to try this boss? So we just went in, we died like a million times. And eventually we found another party killing it, and then we stole their kill. The moment you got pushed back to spawn, it was a 90% done deal. Yeah. That definitely seems to be a commonality. I do think the hold here is pretty firm, but once you get pushed back past a certain point, it's very rough to keep going. Ooh. I don't understand how that was a headshot, but it was. I'll take another one, thank you. I'll take a third, thank you very much. Nice. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Okay. It's like, I'm in danger. Ha! Uh-oh. This is such a comfy game. So relaxing. It's like there's so much chaos going on that you get sucked into whatever you're doing right then and there, and it's almost completely okay to tunnel vision. It's not entirely okay to tunnel vision because, you want to push the points, but considering the battle is in a tunnel on this map, tunnel visioning is probably okay. Yay! Uppies! Thank you! Got him! Ow. Damn it, there's another one there. Come on, guys! Oh, yeah! Uppies! We're back in this bitch. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, that wasn't my ideal scenario. Probably move back down. Get some better cover. And I was about to be like, and now I can't see again. Oh no! I just got... I'm totally saying uppies next time I revise. Yes! They're giving you uppies. Oh my god, can I have uppies? I like, I gotta stream. I'm so conflicted. Like, I have technical problems streaming Hell Let Loose because it's very resource intensive and not optimized, and my computer doesn't handle it well, but I want to stream it, and I still like playing it because I like being the person that's like, hey soldier, it's time to get up. You need to have your uppies. Come on, uppy uppies. Mwah! On voice to literally everyone. And some people are so taken aback by it, and it's so cute. It's adorable. And then some people say slurs in chat. So yeah, I'm not sure that I can stream that game. So that's that. I'm going to die. Ah, no! He got his pistol out faster than me. Oh, it's reloading. Oh, they're pushing too far forward. Oh, yeah, I don't want to be here. I do not want to be here at all. Brothers. Brothers in battle. Wouldn't it be totally poggers adorable kawaii if we held hands in the trenches while we threw our grenades over the barricades and pushed into victory! Bow, 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 bow. Oh my god, a girl talk to me crowd running again. Yeah, not even that. It's almost like... yeah, I don't know. I've had instances where I will try to be a squad lead or an officer in Hell Let Loose. And the last time I played, one of my players just kept telling me to shut the F up. I'm trying to keep it safe for YouTube, and PKing me for like the whole first 15 minutes of the round. So that was fun. Yeah. Yep. All I said was, let's go team. I hope we have a good round. And then I gave directions, and I didn't like that. So, welcome to gaming. I would think as I get older, I get more desensitized to it. But eventually I'm just like, wow, people still do this in this day and age. People still do this. There are people that are so hurt on the inside by the existence of a woman that they immediately result to very aggressive measures. And, you know, I've known a couple people like that. It's really a bummer every time that you run into them. So generally, if you see someone acting like that, I would ask that you have a very serious conversation with them. Be like, hey man, what's going on? You okay? Why are you doing that? And if they say, ha ha ha, it's just for the memes, you should tell them it's not funny. Where's the joke? Can you explain it? Please explain it. Oh, great man, great man. Can you explain? I don't get the joke. Sorry. And then they have to explain their actions, and then you tell them that they're silly. So anyway, I started blasting. Oh, I'm in danger. Bad spot, bad spot, bad spot. Man. There's not really a place to dig in nearby. It's okay. I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled to see if anybody else runs up, but should have some support. And I missed. So that's fun. Ooh, we got it back. I missed. I knew someone else was closer. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. There's a new shot down the hallway. I come from the land of the ice and snow. I don't know all the lyrics to that. I do like listening to it. Though recently I've been listening to a lot of dancing. A lot of dancing. Dancing, Dio, and Blue Oyster Cult has been my jam. Oh, although today is Monday, which means I'm extra anxious and stressed. So I was listening to pretty much the entire Toxicity album by System of a Down. I have you forsaken me. Made a video dancing drunk to that song. It's a good song. It's a song where every time I listen to it and a friend of mine is listening to it, they go, stop, play that in the group chat. We're all going to listen to it. And then we immediately go do the yell together. Master of disguise. Yeah. Oh my god, I failed that so hard. Oh, I flubbed that. I should have had it. I flubbed it. The flubbing. I flubbed. Hammer of the gods. Yeah, I think my go-tos are Dancing, Judas Priest, some Iron Maiden. I do feel at some point Iron Maiden can kind of feel samey. So I'm a bit of a snob and I don't always want to listen to all of Iron Maiden's discography. Do you like pina coladas? Getting caught in the ring. Do you like making love at the midnight? Cause I'm not into yoga. And if you like pina coladas. You know, I actually haven't had a pina colada in a really, really long time. And I had meant to make a nice little treat for New Year's, but I didn't get to it. I had gotten some frozen pineapple, and the plan was to make coconut cream pudding from like an instant pudding mix I had, and then blend it with frozen pineapple and make like a pina colada gelato. Oh, I thought I had gone far enough. Oh, I did. I got shot. Genius lyrics right now. Oh my god. The ramblings of a mad woman. You guys know by now, I can't remember the lyrics to anything. Anything. Haven't you realized? Half of these quote-unquote parody songs are because I can't remember the original lyrics. Heaven on earth with an onion slice. I can always get what I need. Oh, zucchini, fettuccine, honey. No, no, no. Oi. Oi. Oh, no. I thought they couldn't hit me, but they could. You know what's beautiful, guys? It's that I finally did the EQ and compression right on my stream. So I don't think I should be peaking the stream and making everything sound all muffled. So that's a nice treat for me and for you. Now I can sing horribly without hurting your ears, maybe. I probably still will, but you know. That's a risk you have to take joining the stream. You were supposed to sign the waiver before you came in here. But just in case there's a sign on the door that says your ears may be ruined by suspicious singing, you don't get an option about that. Quarter mastery. Oh. I mean, I am in like one of the most obvious places, but I'll take what I can get. That should definitely be hitting them. I think that's BS that that's not counting as a hit. Because that's locked on, man. Maybe I need to be a little lower to the ground to get that angle, and it's getting clipped on like the top wall. That's quite possible. Heaven on earth with an onion slice. I can always get what I need. Oh, zucchini, fettuccine, Calgary. Yes, I please, we're talking cheeseburgers. You know, my favorite cheese is probably cheddar. I'm a basic bitch. My favorite cheese is cheddar. But I like a cheddar that is so sharp, it's gonna make you pucker your face. Like, I want a cheddar that is so sharp it makes your mouth water. Like, I want a cheddar that's gonna give you dry mouth. That's the type of sharp cheddar I like. Like, if the cheddar is so sharp and aged that it just crumbles and crystallizes, that is the best type of cheddar. It cuts the knife back. Yeah. I like really sharp cheddar, and I don't think I'll, like, if it's not that sharp, I probably won't eat it. Otherwise, I'll go for like a mozzarella. But I want it with something spicy. So if I eat mozzarella, I either want it in pizza setting, on a pizza specifically, because I think like pizza rolls, pizza cupcakes, pizza burgers, like fuck that whole era. Oh my god. Fuck that whole era of pizza in every single format you can imagine it. Other than just a fucking pizza. Just make a goddamn Pizza's not that complicated. Why you gotta put it in a cupcake tin? Why? Why is it rolled up like a log? Why? It's not better. It's just more bread. As you can see, the tasty cooking era has hurt me deeply and given me some trauma. But yeah, my favorite snack, honestly, even recently, has been tamarind chutney with a super sharp cheddar cheese on some like salt crackers, some saltines. Oh, that hits so good. I would kill for that with chicken too. I need to make some tamarind chutney though. I have tamarind. I think I have tamarind. I might have thrown it out. I think ants might have gotten into my tamarind and I might have thrown it out when I moved. I'm not sure. I don't want my pizza on a damn bagel. If someone intentionally takes a perfectly good bagel or any kind of bagel and then says, you know what, we should put a pizza on that, they're fucking crazy and they're wrong and they shouldn't do that. But if someone presents me with store-bought pizza bagels, as in the little tiny baby bagels, I will eat those because I like them. And it's not because they're good pizza, it's because they're chewy. Exactly, I'm already an adult. I can eat pizza whenever I want. I don't need your permission. Yeah. My limitation for eating pizza as an adult seems to be that pizza is expensive, so I can't afford to buy pizza all the time because it's gotten real expensive. So I usually just oh, they're dead. So I usually just make my own pizza. So it's like, do I have the energy to make pizza? Oh yeah, I don't acknowledge that they're good pizza. They're not good pizza. What they are, it's a good vehicle for cheese and chewiness. Like, I really like to microwave my pizza bagels, and I like when they get to the point that they're like kind of crunchy on the sides, but they're like super dense and chewy and kind of dried out. Like, that's the pizza bagel I like. I want a brick. Nah, I've had like homemade pizza bagels. That's the thing though, I'm also very anti-French bread pizza. I'm not a big fan of it. But I'm anti-French bread pizza. And I'm pretty anti-pizza bagel because the thing is with French bread and bagels, they're usually better when they're eaten as a sandwich and not a fucking pizza. You know? Just make a sandwich. There are a million better things that you can use the bread for. And the only instance where I will accept... I mean, Merlin. I'm genetically English. I don't have a choice in this matter. But also, I'm fine with the French. It's fine. I even speak un petit a little bit of French. Poorly. Yay! Yeah, so the only instance I will accept the non-actual pizza version of pizza is for 2 household ingredients where they are not improved by making something else that is easily accessible. And one of them I'm torn on. So the first one, I'm not French. I'm not. I said I don't mind the French. I know I'm not French. Well, I mean, I don't know. Can the English really say they're not French at this point? They've been next to each other for ages, right? Someone's gotta have, you know, touched butts with someone else, right? But yeah, so the only two instances I would accept is Ollie, hello, is probably if you have just plain old sandwich bread or toast in some countries, Australia, Germany, plain old sandwich bread, and you put a little bit of sauce on that and a little bit of cheese. And that's your like, I want pizza, but it's 3 a.m. I've been hyperfixating on a video game. I'm gonna die if I don't eat something, and then I'm gonna pass out. That's the acceptable. The other acceptable, which I need to try because Doc told me to try it, is a tortilla. Yeah. What's a sundrop mask? I don't know what that is, so please let me know. But how are you doing? The British and the French are tsundere for each other. In this essay, I will tsundere. FNAF. Okay, well, give me the details on this character, because I have not actually personally... I think I've played a little bit of FNAF 1, but I'm not that deep into the lore videos. Like, I've watched enough lore videos to know kind of roughly William Afton's story. But I don't know the names and the importance of all of the characters, unfortunately. The newest one, okay. Is this, there's like, I think I've seen fan art of them. There's like a sun and a moon character. It's the daycare attendant. Okay. Nice. Is it like a mask that you're making, you know, with your hands? A physical one? I wish I could live. I mean, you can. There's so much to explain. It's okay. You know, we fully support folks text dumping the lore of the things that they are passionate about in chat. I promise you, I will probably stop what I'm doing, die in game to read it. Because I love this stuff. I love seeing, specifically, like, for fandoms that I'm not necessarily in, I love seeing other people's perspective on things. Because I feel like I get so much more context for, like, what's actually important and what means things for people. Give you 30 minutes? Okay, okay. I expect a full essay before the end of stream. I want to report on this character. Also, masks are really hard to make. I have made a mask like once or twice myself. I hated every minute of it. So like, fuck, freaking good on you. Good work. It's one of those instances where I'm like, I am not crafty because this is the kind of stuff that I don't like, but also I knit, so I guess I am crafty. I don't know how that works. Stop. I need to stop dying. That'd be great. Next. Let's see. Movement. I'm in danger. Did they get him? I don't think they did. Oh, I see him. I see him. Oh no! I almost got the other one. Oh no! Oh, he's under the train. In Ruin, Sundrop is the daytime attendant. He's brothers with Moondrop. It's the version of the game where you see what happened after the fire in one of the endings. Ooh. Ooh. Is this the same facility? Because I know it was like a pizza restaurant and a party complex and a bunch of other things. So it's like the lore of the same facility, I'm assuming. Where there are supposedly many murdered people. Ruin is a mix of sun and moon. Okay. The souls are combined and split. Do you think it's like an allegory for possibly like two different wills in one's personality. Like one wants one thing, one wants to be good, and one wants to be evil. It kind of feels like that's the vibe of the character that I'm getting. But maybe they're just like really good siblings and they get along well. But the fact that the combination is named Ruin does not give me that idea. It gives me the understanding that they're a chaotic couple at odds with each other. Oh, that's a tank. Oh, where the heck? This person's shooting real deep into that point. I was expecting a little more upfrontedness. This. I can't stop the loneliness. Oh, what it deny. Kanoshimi wa oboe nae to. Moon wants to kill you only because he's corrupted. And there are different places. It was built on FNAF 1. Okay. No, well, maybe, I don't know. At first, I don't know what I was humming at first, but eventually it turned into a city pop song. I can't stop the loneliness. Kawaete nai kamoshimi ga anata nai o. I'm congested. It is hard to sing. Such congestion. Hey, Dragon. How's it going? You missed the pizza rant. I can't stop the loneliness. Kawaete nai Anoshimi wa koto no ai o. Yeah, you immediately regret turning off light because you have to turn on all the generators. I feel that. My place has my breaker at my place doesn't have a singular off switch. So when we had to fix all the electrics at my place, we had to figure out what was wired to what. And oh my god, it's all over the place. It makes no sense. I can't stop the loneliness. Where's he going? I saw that dude jump in the water. I don't think he died. I did not! Oh, parentheses, bread pizza. There you go, Merlin. Tanoshimi ga kotore nai yo. can't stop the loneliness. Go out at the night. Okay. Ah, I've been stabbed. Ah, I got jump scared. Mr. Candyman. Mr. Candyman. Y'all need some help. Y'all need some help. You're too horny on Maine. Gotta chill, man. Either that or it's a big front for Mr. Candyman's massive human-eating tendencies is to throw off the feds, clearly. I'm on to you. I know what you're up to. Our bullets touched. Tanoshimi ga kowarenai yo. Stay with me, my hoteru wataraki. Ameitai te tonai ka. And food. I mean, we were talking about pizza and our favorite cheeses. I'm just talking about food because I'm hungry for more spaghetti. Oh, I did go through a phase where I really liked cacio de pepe, which is essentially upgraded butter noodles with Parmesan on it, so it's just even more oily with some lemon. I do like lemon pasta, but I think I went so hard that it got like really sour and I don't want it anymore. Yeah, it's like a lemon pepper Parmesan pasta. This is good. We were talking about pasta sauces because I had spaghetti for dinner. Spaghetti. You're breaking my spaghetti. I have one tiny meatball, and I dropped it. Oh, woe is me. Whoop! Whoop, whoop! Whoop, whoop! Tanoshimi ga. Whoa, baby! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Tanoshimi ga. Oh, you think you're powerful. You'll never win under the might of the great Ojo-sama. Remember, guys, to be cringe is to be free. don't, Mr. Candyman, I'm losing my mind. Okay, it's Monday. I'm already burnt out. It's fine. I'm gonna have to redo all my audio stuff tomorrow with a new mixer. So, it's gonna be fun. I'm very sleepy. I wanna go to bed. I stayed up too late reading manga. Oh. Uh-oh. That wasn't a friendly weapon. Gotta get command to track the verbal tics. Ojo-sama laugh. What do you do while you play FPS games? Some people cheer. Some people trash talk other people. I just make crazy Ojo-sama noises. Yes, My estate will be in good hands, son. I've been reading too many isekais. Oh no! Where are we going? I lost my map. I'm in the danger zone here. But I've sworn I saw someone running down towards that way. Airstrike! Oh, we don't have E. They do. Here. Have a spawn beacon. Have a Snickers. You're not you when you're not spawning on a spawn beacon. You're clearly the enemy. And will face punishment as such. Are they all under the point? Yeah, they are. Damn. This is gonna be a long round. Wait, so he killed me, but he left my spawn beacon? What? I'm confused. Oh, hello there. Oh no, unless he put their spawn beacon. They put their spawn beacon in the location of my spawn beacon. That's rude. I was using that. That's kind of a smart idea though. But I'm going to follow my own advice. The title of the stream is How to Be a Good Sniper on YouTube. And my advice for that is move. Just move. Don't stay in the same spot, you fool. Because then no one will know where you are. I'm sorry, my friend. I cannot res you from that. I don't know. Do we have anything super spicy down there? No. Okay, time to move. Because the first thing people are going to do if they get KO'd by you is try to look exactly where they got shot from. Shoot a resurrection bullet at his corpse. Dude, I hope they can do that in Battlefield. Well, I mean, you could kind of do that in 2042. You had a pistol as flak. Well, you can get a pistol as flak, and you can shoot meds at people, but it's mostly just healing. It doesn't get them up. You still got to give them uppies with electric shock therapy, which I guess is maybe better than drugs, but you shoot them with the drugs beforehand. And then you shock them. Hope you don't have heart problems. Because if you didn't, you will now. I can't stop the loneliness. 変われてない楽しみが忘れないよ。Oh. Nice. Wait. that sniper's still there. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, spicy. Got him. Ah! Oh, it was a different one. Oh, no. I was about to be like, whoa, are we winning? We are absolutely not winning. This is not a win. Wait. My blood. My brains. I need that. I only had 2 brain cells. Now I have 0. I guess they wanted freedom. You know, that's the struggle. Your brain cells are always demanding freedom by any means, and sometimes it's an enemy shot to the skull. Wait. 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 Okay. Yeah. I shot him in the butt, and I got shot. We're flat even. With me being very distracted the whole time. Perfect. I can't stop the loneliness. I almost shot that person because I was like, oh my god, an enemy, but they're in the same squad as me. Just making sure there's no behind ground links. Ooh. Oh, it's so hard to line this up. Come on. This airstrike is really causing some problems for me. It really is. I can't stop the loneliness.
Balance. See, this is where maybe I could
Boop. And boop. And there we go. Is that the end? Yeah, we can be one of the 8 people left alive. Let's fucking go. No, I want to live. I want to live. I wanna live forever. What can you show me? I wanna shoot forever. But I guess I'll go home. Because we lost. Oh well. That round was fun. I haven't played Rotterdam in so long. So long. I keep getting the Narvik maps, and not the good Narvik map. The Fjord map. And yeah, I've been getting that one a lot. But that being said, that's probably gonna be the end of stream tonight. Yeah, I've been cutting it short after a little less than 3 hours. One, because I've been starting pretty much immediately after stream goes live recently, because I want to make sure YouTube audience gets in here and they can say hi and it doesn't just kind of go into the void. And 2, I've been having to go into work, so I had to get up earlier. So just to make sure that I'm adapting for that. Sometimes it's a little flexible, but I've been trying to make sure I stream on Saturdays or Fridays as a 3rd stream to make up for that. So keep an eye out for that. There's no set time for that Friday-Saturday stream. Just keep an eye for the Discord to go live. Usually it's some time around the day. I know, so helpful. But that's going to be it for today. We are going to raid out to the lovely, perfect, great, fantastic streamer, Doc Brennan, who is a friend of the stream, was here earlier, and is currently streaming their text chat game, Noodle Caves, that they are creating and working on. So we are going to raid on Twitch. I posted the link in YouTube chat, and it is currently being blocked by my own screen, so that's fun. And I hope that you have a wonderful evening. I should be back around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So I'll catch you then. Give Doc lots of love. Bye!